Hey, this is Chris with Destination Art, and today I'm doing this cute little flower and butterfly painting. Now, I painted it twice. This is the first time I painted it, and the butterfly did not turn out right. And so I found a different reference, and that butterfly is really similar to the first reference I had. I just didn't paint it the way they did, and it didn't look quite right. So I actually found a reference and then put this piece of watercolor paper. This is one of those postcards, and I put it over my phone and traced this butterfly. So yay, got a good drawing. And here I am. I put in some color first and then dropped in, that was my cat who just laid on my palette. He is actually featured in this video quite a bit. Oh, there he is, almost, yeah. He ends up laying across the palette. I couldn't get to my blues and purples because he had his head over them. So, okay, so putting in some yellow, Indian yellow actually, and then dropping in at the edge a little bit of magenta and some permanent rose to make that vibrant edge of the butterfly, which I really like that combination. My water is really dirty. I'm sorry about that. It's kind of ugly. When I was happy with the butterfly, I then moved on to start doing some of the greenery and then some flowers. So when I painted it before, I did the flowers first and then added the leaves in second. And this time I just decided to do the leaves first. And I left spaces for me to put the flowers in a second. So I was trying to get the overall composition and flow of the leaves by doing this first. I don't know if I would recommend it to anybody, but it is one way that you could do this. And I was trying to get lighter colors on this first go around, and then of course there's my cat again. He's back. Well, he never left actually. Yeah, when I turned the camera off and I tried to scoot him a couple of times, and then I tried to put something where the palette was, like scoot him and so he would have something to lay on, but no, he has to lay on what I'm working on. So anyway, all right, so started on the flowers, and this putting the flowers, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, putting in the flowers in first might have been a little bit easy. I felt a little cramped painting the flowers. Of course, I could have actually sketched all this out and laid it out in pencil first, but yeah, I didn't do that. So started with a little bit muted red violet for that, and then added some of the magenta to accent the petals to make it more interesting. I'm so happy I learned that technique. Emma Lefebvre, that's who the artist that I like to watch. She spells her name Lefebvre, I think. I'm not even sure. Anyway, she did say that how to spell her or how to say her name the other day, but she is amazing. So, okay, so from here I moved from the red violet flower and I tried to flow into a little bit more of the red tones, and you'll see in a second I try to finish with kind of a peachy orange flower. So this one's more straight kind of, well, no, it's not straight. It's magenta with some permanent yellow in it. I like this painting. I think it's fun. It's from a lady's shirt. I work at a place, and this lady likes to wear butterflies. And let me show you her shirt. Here's the reference photo. Can you see how the butterfly is kind of wonky? And I tried to paint it, and I wasn't exactly successful. So sometimes I have a shaky hand, and so I should have turned the canvas to paint that second antennae because I got my line a little bit thick. I probably should have used my script brush and changed it a little bit. So anyway, here I am adding just some final details to the butterfly to make him look a little bit more butterfly-ish, and then adding centers to each of the flowers. And then finally adding some darker leaves just to add a little bit of interest to the painting. All the leaves were kind of the same value, and so I wanted to darken that up just to get a little bit more interest. So, as an artist, oh, and then I'm spattering, anyway, putting some paint on there. So I did some yellows and green and magenta, I think. Anyway, here is the final painting. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day.